We all know the dangers our Marines face on the front line every day. Sadly, this week we've learned a Camp Lejeune Marine with the 2-8 was killed in Afghanistan. Corporal Ian Muller, shown here in the picture, was killed last week after stepping on an IED. He was the first casualty from the 2-8 regiment that's been in Afghanistan for nearly 2 months. Our Chris Brown had the chance to meet Corporal Muller and took these pictures as part of his From the Frontline coverage. The threat of IEDs is one of the biggest dangers for our troops fighting the war in Afghanistan. During his time with Marines at Camp Beatley, Chris Brown talked with 2 men who faced this threat head-on and lived to tell about it. In tonight's From the Frontline series, Chris shows us how they not only survived it, but put aside fear to lace up their boots and go on to fight another day.
There's no click, no boom, and no sudden realization. It just happens.
I didn't feel anything. It just, dirt went flying, the explosion.
Yeah.
It was, I guess I was in a black cloud.
And 2 weeks ago, it happened to Sergeant Dan Clift.
I woke up in the morning saying this is going to be a great day, and 3 hours later I was on a bird going to the hospital.
Clift was crossing a creek on a normal patrol. He stepped just to the right of everyone else.
I didn't think about myself. I didn't know what happened to me. I thought it was one of my other guys.
But the pain set in, and he knew.
But once I saw I had both my boots were still on, I was fine.
In 2009, it happened to Lance Corporal Sean Martin, too.
Right then and there, I realized that this is for real.
Was there any hesitancy on your part to pick right back up and keep moving?
Nope. I was kind of mad because they sent me back to the main fob to get a CAT scan and all that.
Yeah.
But I was back within 3 weeks.
Back in action, out on patrol. First time after that, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, it could happen again.
Almost 2 years later, on a battlefield that almost took his life, Martin was finally recognized for his bravery with a Purple Heart he rightfully earned.
Lance Corporal Sean M. Martin, United States Marine Corps.
But both men press on. Why the hell do you get up and go back out there?
I do it every day, for my guys.
For Clift, it's leadership.
I don't want to leave my guys here. I mean, it's my squad. I run it, I control it. If I'm gone, I know I have people that can step in my place, but I don't want that to happen.
For Martin, it's fate.
When it's your time, it's your time. You can't do nothing about it. When God wants you, He's going to take you.
But they both deny it's bravery.
I imagine that, they sound pretty brave, but I mean, that's my job. Like, I just re-enlisted last year, I signed up to come back to Afghanistan.
Second chances don't come too often in war, and they've decided to put theirs to good use. In Marj, Afghanistan, Chris Brown, Eyewitness News 9, on your side.
You can find all of Chris Brown's reports from the front line at WNCT.com. Use the keywords From the Front Line. And if you're not already, become a fan of 9 on Your Side's Chris Brown on Facebook to see the latest videos, pictures, and even blogs from Chris in Afghanistan.